की थी और आपने माना हुआ भी कठुआ में, प्लीज इसको बनाएं।
ठीक है लाल सिंह जी, आप भाषण समाप्त कीजिए।
लास्ट है, ओनली लास्ट।
ज्यादा माननीय सदस्य इसमें भाग लेना चाहते हैं।
शताब्दी जम्मू में नहीं आती सर, शताब्दी जम्मू चाहिए, मेरी सबमिशन है। और हेमकुंड को और जम्मू मेल को गढ़वाल में एक स्टॉपेज बना दीजिए, बड़ी मेहरबानी, शुक्रिया, धन्यवाद। चाहे
धन्यवाद। श्री के फ्रांसिस जॉर्ज, फ्रांसिस जॉर्ज।
Yes, sir. So the Honorable Railway Minister has presented an interim budget claiming a very impressive performance and have declared certain cuts in fares and other benefits, falling short of probably what could have been done considering the 90,000 crore surplus that has been generated by the railways. So several issues have been mentioned earlier by my colleagues from Kerala. And I would also like to invite the attention of the Honorable Minister to one of the problem which is just mentioned by Srimati Sujata here. So in Kerala, the worst coaches, the most dilapidated, worn-out coaches are plying in Kerala. We members of Parliament are getting hell from the media and from the general public, saying that only in Kerala these kind of worst coaches are being put by the railways. I don't know why we are being treated like this. In fact, probably if you take an average, on an average, probably the railway is getting the most income from the size of, when you compare the sizes of states, probably from more than from any other state. The most income will be coming from Kerala state. And it has been pointed out that all Kerala bound trains have become very unsafe. Recently, just now as mentioned by Srimati Sujata, an entire coach was looted and no action has been taken by the railway authorities so far. Sir, we have been demanding for a wagon repair or overhauling workshop at Nemo. So the problem is that there are about 1,600 railway coaches are attached to the Thiruvananthapuram Central Railway Station. And these coaches are to be taken for overhauling once a year, mainly to Chennai. And on an average, 130 coaches are taken for overhauling every month. As the capacity in these places is not sufficient, there is considerable delay in completion of the work. So it will be highly economical and convenient to the state as well as to the railways to set up a workshop at Nemo. This is a very critical thing. I would urge the Honorable Minister to consider this at the earliest. Sir, I very much welcome the suggestion of introducing bullet trains, introducing high-speed corridors for both for freight and passenger traffic. So the Honorable Minister mentioned about the Chennai, Bangalore, Coimbatore, Ernakulam high-speed corridor. In fact, sir, the state had requested for a high-speed corridor from Mumbai to Kanyakumari, which will connect the 4 states, all the southern states, and that would have been more beneficial for the western corridor and also for Kerala state. So Kerala is a small state with high density of population. It is very difficult to have more road development there. So on the coastal belt where the railway lines are already there are excess land there. So if we can have a Mumbai-Kanyakumari high-speed corridor without much of land acquisition. So I had written to the Honorable Railway Minister, and Honorable Veluji had replied saying that due to very high difference in the speed potential and axle load of high-speed passenger trains and good trains, operationally and commercially it is not advisable to operate them in the same corridor. I agree, sir. We agree. As regards the high-speed rail corridor, looking at the likely potential, Ministry of Railways have in the southern part of the country selected 2 corridors, namely Chennai, Bangalore, Coimbatore, Ernakulam, and Hyderabad, Dorankal, Vijayawada, Chennai for pre-feasibility studies to start with. I would also request that the Mumbai-Kanyakumari corridor also be taken for a feasibility study. Sir, there are other issues like long-standing issues like the peninsular railway zone, doubling, electrification. Sir, doubling, as far as doubling is concerned, the Ernakulam, Kottayam, Kayankulam, the Ernakulam, Alleppey, Kayankulam, these doubling works has to be completed. The Thiruvananthapuram Kanyakumari doubling has to be finished. And also, sir, Shornur Mangalore. These doubling works are very critical as far as the railway development of Kerala is concerned, and these has to be completed on a war footing. Sir, also electrification. The Thiruvananthapuram Kanyakumari sector, the Shornur Mangalore sector, these electrification work also has to be completed. Then only the full potential, the full benefit can be reaped.
Please,
sir.
Please conclude.
I am concluding, sir. I am concluding. I am not taking much time. Sir, also, sir, the setting up of the coach factory at Palakkad and the wagon factory at Alleppey, these have been promised and declared in the last budget, but nothing much has progressed so far. So I would request the Honorable Minister to consider these factors, to set up these projects. In fact, the coach factory has been promised in lieu of the loss that Kerala had to face on account of the division of the Palakkad division. So I would request the Honorable Minister to keep the promises that has been made to Kerala and also to consider these factors. Also, sir, there is one more request. My constituency, the Idukki district of Kerala, is the hilly part of Kerala, which is not, it has not so far been touched in the railway map. So I had requested that the Angamali-Shabri line, which is yet to take off, let the first phase, starting from Angamali to Thodupuzha, there are some problems as far as land acquisition for this project is concerned in the Kottayam district. The first phase starting from Angamali to Thodupuzha can be started and finished and commissioned. And it can be connected to Ernakulam, so that suburban trains can be started in these lines and railway will start earning income even before the completion of the entire project. Please. Also, sir, the high ranges of Kerala, the Idukki district, the high ranges part, I had proposed in earlier discussions connected with the railway budget that the Dindigul-Theni line, if it is extended to the lower camp near to Kumli, the high ranges of Kerala can also be connected with the railways.
Please conclude.
And in fact, the Honorable Veluji had taken the initiative, and I am told that the project is pending before the Planning Commission. I would urge Laluji and Veluji to take up this with the Planning Commission and to get sanction for this particular project. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ ಮಹೋದಯರೇ. ತಾವು ನನಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಮುಂಗಡ ಪತ್ರದ ಮೇಲಿನ ಚರ್ಚೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಲು ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ತಮಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಸರ್, ನನಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಲಾಲೂ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಜಿ ಅವರು ಇವತ್ತು ಏನು 6ನೇ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಸತತವಾಗಿ ರೈಲ್